The upward trend in gold prices continues. Gold prices retreated on Tuesday after refreshing all-time highs reached $2,365 during the overnight session for North American traders. The yellow metal trimmed earlier gains amid a risk-on impulse and falling U.S. Treasury yields, while the greenback takes a breather after dropping 0.16% on Monday. The ZAO USD trades at $2,346. Gaining some 0.35%, the U.S. economic calendar was scarce. Except for the poll of the National Federation of Independent Business, NFIB, Small Optimism Index for March fell for the third straight month from 89.4 to 88.5. Aside from this, market participants are awaiting Wednesday's busy schedule with the release of the U.S. Consumer Price Index, CPI, alongside the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, minutes. In the meantime, Fed officials remain optimistic that they will cut rates but emphasize the need to be patient. Daily Digest market movers. Gold trims gains amid high U.S. yields. The U.S. Consumer Price Index, CPI, for March is expected to rise 0.3% below February's 0.4%. But higher than the 0.17% pace needed to curb inflation to the 2% goal. On an annual basis, the CPI is expected to rise from 3.2% to 3.4%. Underlying inflation, also known as core CPI, is expected to dip from 0.4% to 0.3% and from 3.8% to 3.7% YoY. Strong price pressure may dampen expectations for rate cuts in June, whereas softer inflation figures could fuel speculation for rate reductions. Last week's stronger-than-expected jobs report kept interest rate investors skeptical of a Fed rate cut in June's meeting. With odds tumbling from around 70%, the CME Fed Watch tool depicts traders remaining slightly more optimistic than Monday, with odds for a 25 basis point rate cut in June up from 52% to 57.8%. World Gold Consortium reveals that the People's Bank of China was the largest buyer of the yellow metal, increasing its reserves by 12 tons to 2,257 tons. Technical analysis. Gold's advance stalls near $2,350 as bulls take a breather. Gold's rally paused close to $2,350 as the Relative Strength Index, RSI, hit 84.23, its highest level since March 8. This indicates that the RSI is overbought and that the yellow metal is getting less appealing to investors. If gold prices dip below the $2,350 area, that will expose the April 8 daily low of $2,303. Once surpassed, that could put downward pressure on the yellow metal and drive it to March's 21 session high of $2,222. Further losses are seen at $2,200. On the other hand, if ZAO USD resumes its rally, buyers are eyeing $2,400 and beyond.